Rare, dramatic, and exclusive. Nature doesn't get more exciting than this. From kidnapper penguins and sprouting eggs, to a stingray going in labor on land. Here are our top picks of 1 in a million moments in nature. Stingray giving birth. This stingray went into labor right after getting stranded on a beach. Luckily, there were some fishermen there who were nice enough to help her during the process, and the mother gave birth to healthy pups. After helping her to deliver the babies, the men dragged the fish into the ocean. Unlike other fish, the stingray is ovoviviparous, meaning their young ones hatch from the eggs inside the mother's body. They give birth like a traditional human, way to live pups. The lazy frog. You think you're lazy? I sure am, but no way near this amphibian. A 70-year-old woman named Andrea Sawadi saw something unique in her backyard pond and captured it on her camera. It was seen that a frog was latching on top of a big fish in hopes of getting a free ride in the pond. The other small fish tried to shoo him, but he clenched his arms and legs strongly onto the fish. Lava in the ocean. No, not the cake one. We have footage in which a volcano is bursting its lava directly into the ocean. Have you ever seen a sight like this? The view looks breathtaking, but this phenomenon can prove to be deadly. As the melting lava hits the water surface, it immediately raises the temperature and can prove fatal for sea creatures. Moreover, as the lava combines with seawater, it can become an environmental hazard by producing acid rain. Not so tasty bird. Here's hilarious footage in which a large tuna decides to eat a bird, but after gulping it, the fish decides to let go of the bird and spits him out. The bird then flies away unharmed. I think the fish didn't find the bird according to his taste. Imagine you're this unappetizing that a massive predator decides to let go of you. I don't know if the bird should feel lucky or miserable. Ghost apples. Nature certainly has a way to amuse us. A person from Michigan shared some photos on the internet that went pretty viral. In the picture, we can see an icy apple hanging on the tree. The weather was so cold, the freezing rain coated the rotting apples, creating a solid icy shell around them. When you shake the tree, some apples fall on the ground, but those that remained on the tree had the mush slip out at the bottom, leaving a ghost apple. Pretty spectacular, eh? Kidnapper penguins. Apart from all their cuteness, some penguins can even kidnap the young ones of others. The emperor penguin, when it loses its egg, fills with anguish and sorrow, and in this frenzy, they kidnap a young one of another female. Scientists have cracked their behavior and stated that this is all the doing of a hormone. The hormones made me do it. The hormone prolactin levels of the penguins remain high even after laying the eggs, and that made their maternal instinct stronger. Due to this, they exhibit criminal activity after facing the trauma of losing their egg. Monkey walking on a rope. This is not a scene from a circus. A monkey was seen walking skillfully on a rope of some bridge in the jungle. Monkeys are often good with ropes, but this monkey looks like a full acrobat displaying his craft for the audience. It looks like he did years of practice to master the art. Fishing with bread. The smartness of this little fella will definitely shock you. This bird was seen using a piece of bread to catch small fish. You can see a bread piece in his beak as he dips it in the water to attract the prey. And after the fish try to eat the bread, he pulls them out of the water and devours his hard-earned meal. The researchers have learned that it is a learned behavior that the bird has adopted after seeing the human fishing in the lakes. What a keen observer he is. Gazelle tricks his predators. In this clip, you can see a dead gazelle laying on the ground, motionless, as a cheetah and a hyena are contesting over who will get to feast on him. And suddenly, the gazelle stands up on the ground and runs away. The hyena attempts to catch it, but the prey is out of his hands now. The gazelle tricks two massive predators by pretending to be dead in front of them and sneaks out carefully when he gets a golden chance. This unique trait is called thanatosis, or tonic mobility, in which a weaker prey plays dead in front of a carnivore to protect its life. The thief bird. Somebody call the police officials as we have a criminal bird on the loose. Drongos are birds with a sharp wit. These notoriously cunning birds are famous for stealing the prey of other animals. These tricksters do this usually on cold mornings or when they're not in a mood to catch a hunt for themselves. They mimic a powerful predator's voice to scare off the animals. This works when an animal is devouring its prey. The drongos hide near them and scare them off by mimicking the voice of a massive predator. Then they go to the scene and steal the prey for themselves. Now, this is the real god of mischief. The penguin proposal. Many of us fantasize about a perfect proposal with a dazzling ring, but this trait is not limited only to us humans, as penguins also believe in proposing to their mates with the shiniest pebbles. They track down that one perfect stone to present their gal as a token of love. The proposal gift must be extra shiny and smooth to wow the partner. If the female accepts the present, this means they're ready to make some adorable baby penguins. Now, this is what we call a penguin's guide to romance. However, in this cute endeavor, they're not beneath stealing other penguins' pebbles, as everything's fair in love and war. Shark joins a family vacation. A family was paddleboarding in the ocean when a white shark decided to join the fun by sneaking up and stalking them. A man with a drone camera spotted the shark and alerted the family about the animal. He advised them to remain calm during the process. The shark, however, didn't seem hostile or angry. It was in no mood to hurt anyone, and after sticking around for some time, it went away. The grunion spawn. Some fish have a unique way of reproducing. One such species is grunion. They spawn in a peculiar way, as during high tides, these fish come out of the water onto a sandy beach to lay their eggs. The female submerges its body in the sand and wriggles in a dance-like manner to release its eggs. The male fertilizes the eggs by curling around the female's body, and after making sure that the eggs are properly submerged, they get back to the ocean. This whole process just takes up to 30 seconds. After 10 days, the eggs hatch, and during another high tide, the baby fish return back to their oceans. Monkey bullying two tigers. You surely would have seen tigers preying and ravishing on smaller animals, but here we'll show you how a gibbon monkey pokes and makes fun of these baby tigers. Two tiger cubs are playfully fighting with each other when they come across a monkey. The monkey can be seen bullying the tigers by pulling their tails and making fun of them by coming in close proximity. However, the monkey got scared when the branch he was hanging on fell down, but luckily he was in time to climb onto another tree, otherwise he would have paid heavily for the mocking. Snowy kangaroos. Due to unusual weather conditions in Australia, there was heavy snowfall. Usually we don't picture kangaroos in snow, but here's the cutest video for y'all in which you can see some kangaroos jumping around in the excitement of snow. They're exhilarated by the climate and bounce on the soft blanket of snow. Aren't they a package of cuteness? Today's open discussion is a picture of a rather unique fishing method in which traditional fishing equipment is not required. Mudfish lay their eggs underground on muddy surfaces. You can acquire their eggs by sprinkling a small amount of alcohol in the mud and then starting a fire. Both the eggs and the fish will sprout out of the ground. You just need to collect all the fish and eggs. This phenomenon happens during the drought season when these fish take shelter in the muddy ground. They breathe subcutaneously, meaning from their skin or from swallowing air bubbles. Basketball sure is a cool sport, right? But wait, it gets way cooler when parrots are the players. Yeah, no kidding. These parrots are literally trained in teams to put the ball in the basket. It's amazing how such tiny birds can learn this. Look, they're even fighting for the ball. Fellas, you need to dribble it. That's a foul. Look, this dog is walking on two legs. He's even wearing human clothes. It looks funny, sure, but veterinarians say that this is not a natural posture of dogs and can be quite harmful if subjugated to prolonged periods of time. And this magpie is an anti-smoking advocate. You can't light a cigarette in his presence. Here this man lights a cigarette in hopes to smoke down his worries, but this magpie comes out of nowhere, started attacking him, and eventually stole it. The man follows him, but look now, the cigarette is destroyed. First the girlfriends, now the magpies. Man can't catch a break.
It wasn't a one-time thing. Look, he does it with every person, as if the bird has been commissioned to make the world tobacco-free. This chimpanzee from China knows the importance of cleanliness. One day at the zoo, the cleaners accidentally left a broom in her enclosure, and she grabbed it and started cleaning. It was very unexpected for the crew to see. In all honesty, all these animals are doing is good things. We always thought that snakes were the ultimate gangsta between animals. They can constrict, they can also give you a venomous bite, but this rattlesnake has got nothing on this bobcat. This cat has seen hell, and now doesn't get intimidated by anything at all. Look how it clenches the most venomous snake in its mighty jaws. Yeah, lesson learned by the snake. I mean, what people, what do you expect keeping such a dangerous animal at home will result in? I mean, they're called wild for a reason, bro. So the lioness was a pet for them, like a house cat. But one day he realized her true potential. To be honest, this is like a villain origin story. Long story short, the lioness attacked her owner. But luckily the boy didn't get any major injuries besides a few scratches. Do you guys know that snakes can fly? Yeah, no kidding, they can. Look at this one living his best life. They're the only known limbless vertebrates capable of flight. Flying snakes can glide as far as 24 meters without tumbling out of control. This parrot is my spirit animal. Look how savagely he tells off the dog who is continuously barking at him.
Stop! Stop it!
Why do all the house pets dislike each other? I mean, it is the humans imprisoning you. They're the ones you should be mad at. And this goat right here is dying for a car ride. Look at him pleading. Take me with you, please. I too want to go and explore the world.
You're not coming! Get in!
Promise I'll be a good boy. It even stands on the roof of the car. Again, then he tries to enter through the car window.
Listen, we'll be back soon, I promise. I promise.
Oh, please take him. Oh, my heart is melting at this adorableness.
Go to bed.
Apart from being all cute, do you know that they have the best fight or flight response? These goats have a fainting mechanism that gets activated when they get spooked. Yeah, they literally faint in the stress. Now I also want this response. Look at this one. And this one. And this one too.
Hi guys. Oh, when he went down.
This lion had enough of the spectators and decided to remind them that he's still the one and only king of the jungle by peeing on them. Considering the bars, this is the most savage thing that he could have done. Even goldfish these days are more sporty than me. Look at this bunch playing soccer underwater. They say that these fish have a short-term memory of only 7 seconds, but these ones defy all such claims. They can dribble the ball, pass it, or only shoot. Their Chinese owner has trained them, and it took nearly half a year for them to learn it. Pretty impressive, right? Even these goldfish know more about soccer than me. No need to worry about your groceries this month, because now we have parrots that can literally shop for you. The only limitation is that the items need to be of their size. I'm constantly amazed at these animals and what they could achieve if we train them properly. This toad has sworn not to step outside the drawn circle. No matter how much you poke him, the fella will not let his guard down. This might be the coolest thing ever. These monkeys riding the bicycles look so darn funny. The dog is confusedly chasing him, but the monkey's having the time of his life. He's literally teasing the dog by paddling fast, making him unable to reach. These other ones are entertaining people with their tricks. I hope these beautiful souls are happy doing that, or else it's heartbreaking to imagine if they get spanked and punished during training. This zoo located in Phnom Penh City, Cambodia, arranges an orangutan boxing show, where two competitors fight with each other to assert dominance. I've become a fan of their fashion sense. I mean, how remarkably they've pulled off the boxer shorts, the gloves, and ooh, the bandana. Even the presenter in the pink bikini looks so smooth. Well, after an intense battle, the belt goes on the waist of the blue monkey. The red one gets dragged off the vicinity in a stretcher. You ever spot a bear near you? Don't get scared. Just give him a trumpet. See the show. Bears these days know how to play trumpet. Not only that, they can also shake it up on the tune. Doing hula hoops? It's not like nothing for them, okay? This one can even fit himself in a chair on command. Man, this is the most talented bear ever. I'm literally so disappointed in myself. Even a bear can hula hoop, but I can't. Fitness is the ultimate priority of everyone these days. Even the dogs get on the treadmill to shed that extra weight so that they'll not be shamed. This pit bull named Duke gets very excited to work out and barks at his owner, telling him to switch on the treadmill so that he can run on it. This Doberman also gets way too excited for his routine of 10 minutes on the treadmill every day.
That's a good boy.
Want a nanny for your little one? Look no further, as now we have an orangutan nanny who will happily babysit for you. This one is from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and after seeing the zoo management taking care of the tiger cubs, this male orangutan also wanted to join. He thinks that he's a surrogate mother of these little cubs, takes care of them, plays with them, and even feeds them. Ain't this the cutest? Talking about the animals being nannies, this time it's a cat. This cat is the ultimate godparent of this toddler. Look how he's keeping the hands of the child off the rail. Yeah, you can't put your hands up in my presence, dear. She's the ultimate savior. Here's another one saved his owner's child from a dog attack. She swoops in to help the poor child, which was getting mauled by the dog. People say cats are mean. Goats these days are downright crazy. When I say crazy, I mean hella weird. In Morocco, there's a tree that is like a playground for these goats. Feels as if they found this unique mantra to defy gravity. Yeah, Newton sucked it up. Not only the trees, they also know how to climb steep mountain trails. Now how's this all possible? Have they unlocked a cool feature or something? Turns out they got some badass hooves that help them to climb these steep surfaces easily. Dogs love sledding, and if you don't believe me, look at this dog asserting all the energy to carry the sled on a good steep point, and then go. A small bird fell into a pond in the enclosure of an orangutan, and guess what? The big animal came to the rescue of this little poor fella before he would drown. At first he used a leaf to help him out of the water, but when that didn't work, he used his hand to grab the bird out of the pond. He even shook and consoled the bird on dry land to revive it, and thus saved the life of the bird. Pandas are sure cute animals, but that doesn't hide the fact that they literally have shown a middle finger to all kinds of development, adaptations, and evolution. Well, leave that and watch this. Yeah, the sneeze of a little baby panda frightened her mommy so much. This picture refers to an incident where a diver encountered an octopus underwater. The octopus clung to his back, and though the diver tried his best to shed the animal off, the octopus simply didn't want to leave. The man decided to climb the steep dock, thinking the octopus would let him go, but nah, it came out with the man outside. In the end, the man threw away his diving suit, thus got rid of the octopus. The octopus also went back into the water.
Well, that's all guys for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you guys found it interesting, I'd much appreciate it if you comment down below about the video and leave a thumbs up. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for getting updates related to our latest videos.